freaking, I don't know, stupid kid is like, well, logically, do you think that Santa can really go to every single house in one night? I'm like, I'll kill you myself. I'm over it. I'm done. We don't have to have this conversation.
I'll kill you.
So I'm so mad about that.
I'd be backing the Santa guy up. I'd be like,
I'm just like,
keep Santa Claus's name out of your mouth. You shut up.
I'm like moving my hair. I have elf ears on. What'd you say? Hey,
I'm Mady.
and I'm Carolyn, and
we're okay. Ready?
Yeah.
And we're just some podcast. Why didn't you do it?
I thought you said that we weren't doing it. I thought we were doing that. I thought you were doing it with me. Oh, and we're just some podcast.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. To be real with you, doing just all right today. I'm sad. My entire family's gonna go see Wicked. No, hey mom, I'm not sad. Don't feel bad. It's okay. They're gonna all be in Arizona this week, but I will be in Colorado. And
Your family will be at my house tomorrow.
I know. What the heck is going on? I fly out.
Your hair looks nice today.
Girl, thanks. I showered today.
Okay.
In case anyone was wondering. Took a nice little shower.
The color looks nice today.
Thank you. Maybe it's this natural lighting. It's because, like, this is way better lighting than what my usual videos, because I'm faced the other way today. You guys get to see another section of my room today. No, it's because of our audio thing. It's a whole thing. And to y'all who have listened in the past, okay, and have thought to yourselves, this audio could use some work, but have said nothing out of grace in your hearts. We are working on it. And I hope that this is the first episode where both of our mics work correctly. And based on my audio capture, it's looking pretty crisp. So I think we're going to finally have something that's enjoyable to listen to.
Dude, I had my last day of theater yesterday.
How was it? How was your last day at the theater?
It was long. I was there from noon to, I think we got out at 11:50 last night.
Because you had strike last night, right?
Mm-hmm. But what was really funny is that, so we did Waitress. For those who don't know, we did Waitress. And there's a part at the end where it's like 4 years later, right? And it was so funny because one of the actors who I helped dress, he came up to me and my coworker Brittany, and he was like, hey, so like guys, I have like a crazy idea for like my last change. Would you guys be up for it? And I was like, well, I don't help with that change, Brittany does. So Brittany was like, yeah, sure, like what's the idea? His idea, mind you, this change is 30 seconds long. Okay,
That's quick.
yeah, very quick. His idea was to shave his beard. Like, it's a big, poofy beard. That was my reaction to Carolyn. Like, jaw on the floor when he came
How are you
up
going to
to
do
us
that
with
in 30 seconds without, like,
So,
chopping off your face, dude?
so he, like, pre-cut it before the change. So, like, it was, like, a little whatever. And then Liam, who doesn't have a change for the finale, he had, like, the whole razor. And or not razor, but, like, the thing with the guard, whatever it's called, and he just went zzz, zzz. I took a video of it because it's crazy, and he did it.
That's so funny.
Isabel, if you're listening to this, he did it. And also, you lost the pie contest last night.
Wow. She was already, like, in her bed crying about losing the pie contest, but you had to bring it up again. You said, oh, is that your wound? I have a lemon here.
I have a lemon here.
Freak.
Well,
not only did
Isabel,
you lose the pie contest, now all 26 of our listeners know you lost the pie contest.
Isabel said 9. Isabel said that we were going to sell 9 pies last night, and we sold 3. So, sorry, Isabel, that you lost. It's okay.
Sorry
it's
to
okay.
the company making the pies.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I lost as well.
Also, you sell... Who... Okay. And I'm not trying to hate on the entrepreneur lifestyle. Who is going to a show and is like, you know what would make this theater experience better is if I had a whole entire pie, and then is purchasing the pie from the theater.
Do you understand that the show Waitress is about pies?
Oh, I did not.
So take it back.
Waitress
take back what you
said.
Take back what you said.
Okay, it makes sense now. It makes sense.
Also, it's not whole pies. It's just slices of pie. Okay, I will clarify that. It's slices of pie.
That's kind of cute to have a little slice of pie.
And it's a very important diner because the diner that gives us the pies is what inspired the set design for the show.
Oh, that's really cute.
It's really cute. It's a really cute little diner.
Okay. All right, I take back everything I said. I know nothing. I am not an expert on pies or pies in the theater stance. That's great. Elena saw Waitress in California, in Santa Barbara.
Oh,
and she loved
I really
it.
wanted her to come see this show. I was like, you would love it.
I know. I wish I had lived closer to you because I would have been there. Like, I've wanted to see that show forever.
Carolyn, you live close. You live 12 hours away. That's pretty damn close.
12 hours away feels so doable in the summer. And the second the roads have like one speck of snow on them, I'm like, because I have to go over the Rockies to get to you. Like, that's
yeah,
scary.
that's true. Well, because last time I drove to you, it was just snow, and I was like, hey, Carolyn, I could die on this trip, and I'm doing it for you.
Just know that my blood is on your hands. That's awesome. I'm having so much fun just chatting, but what's our topic today, Maddie?
Bro, I don't freaking know. No, I do not. No, I'm just kidding. I do know. I'm actually really excited. So it's called Frosty Favorites. You know, just like a list of good, feel-good Christmas movies
Very
that
cool.
we are going to watch
Have
this year.
any of you
That we're going to
all
watch
read
next
A
week,
Christmas-
Carolyn, because I see you next week.
I know. I'm so excited. So Maddie is visiting me next week, so we'll actually be recording
Together.
like a ton of episodes together, backlogged, so that we can have all of our Christmas and holiday without recording.
So excited.
But I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. You guys, we're going to have a cute little setup, and you get to see us both hanging out together on camera. That could be a disaster, though. We might just be laughing for the whole hour.
Don't have a negative attitude. You gotta be a positive Polly. Be a positive Polly, my friend.
But yeah, we're going to watch a ton of Christmas movies together. We're also going to watch, and this is kind of exciting. I don't know when these episodes are going to come out, so maybe we'll take this out. But we will be watching, Maddie's never seen Star Wars. So we're going to actually watch all of the Star Wars movies and get Maddie's reactions to them.
Yeah,
and I'm really, you know that audio of Abby when she's like sloppy, lazy. I feel like that's gonna be your notes on like half of the movies.
I'm not mean.
No, I don't think you're mean. But I
know.
think your critiques would be 100% valid because I love these movies. I saw them when I was 5. 5 years old. And they're great. They're really good. Like, there's a few of them that are just outstanding. And then there's a few of them that are, like, sloppy, lazy. So I'm just excited to hear what you have to say about it. So that's going to be really fun.
I'm very excited.
Yeah,
I'm actually really excited because I love hanging out with you. You're my
honestly, me too. I took off an entire week of work. Have I done that? And I only take off work when Maddie's here. Everyone else comes to visit, and I'm like, well, I will be working, but I'm excited to see when I'm not working. And then Maddie's here, and I'm like, you will not catch me in this building. You will not see me. Actually, we might end up going to my work so you can meet my coworkers. But like, we're gonna go.
I would love some pasta. I'm not gonna
some pasta.
I do plan to go to Disney in January, and last time we went to Disney, and I went to like the Star Wars park, whatever, part of the park. Like these guys, all in white. Carolyn, what are they called?
Stormtroopers.
Thank you, stormtroopers. They come up to me, and they're like, "Are you here for so and so?" And I'm like, "Girl, I don't know who that is."
Girl, I'm gonna level with you right now.
I'm like,
no idea what you're talking about.
Do you see the 7-year-old next to me? That's who I'm here for. I don't know it.
They're like, "Are you here to see Kylo Ren?" And you're like, "Who?"
Kylo Ren. Oh,
I'm sorry.
I know who that is. Adam
No,
Driver.
you've seen the edits. We've all seen the edits. Anyways, but that's fun. I'm really excited for Maddie's take on a lot of it because she's not familiar with like. There's a lot of like pop culture about the film, around the film, and critiquing the film. And I think when it comes to like fan bases critiquing the stuff they like, Star Wars fans are the worst about it. And so I think it'll be really interesting to see you watch it without having like that like in your ear of like the people that have seen this and what they think about it. So it's just gonna be fun.
Don't get me wrong. I love watching the movies with your family.
Oh, watching movies with my family is insane.
Because that was the last time we attempted to watch them with your family. And I couldn't get into it because I love your family. I love you guys. Catherine, if you're listening to this, I love you so damn much.
Catherine,
okay?
This isn't about you. This critique
Catherine,
is not about you.
But
Catherine,
I'm just saying that like there's
you.
so many of you guys that like, and you've all seen them, so you all want to talk about it, and I'm like, I want to be into this as much as you guys are.
I know, me fighting the urge to tell you trivia through the entire thing is going to be insane.
I know, you have to shut your mouth.
I'm going to zip it.
You need to be like Paul Dean, okay? Paul over here was quiet, and he's like, you like this part.
He's a silent movie viewer. Silence. Unless it's like a line that he likes, and then he will say it like a minute before the line comes up. And I'm like, at least say it with him. Paul, are you listening? At least say the line with them, okay?
Pastor Paul.
It's so funny. I love it. It's so quirky. Anyways.
I'll take notes. I will take notes. You'll take my notes.
I can't wait to turn to you while you're scribbling something down. I'm like...
I'd be like, absolutely hate this. Garbage.
Sloppy.
Why is he wearing that?
Lazy.
Jojo, have you learned nothing?
Nothing. Jojo! Sorry, anyways.
Jojo! That was so freaking funny. Okay, let's hop into this because we get so off topic so freaking fast. Okay,
it's embarrassing.
Okay, I've been recording for 13 minutes. Like, I don't know.
We've talked about nothing we're here to talk about. Frosty flicks and our favorite winter tales.
Frosty favorites. I mean, I feel like you've already know my Frosty favorite.
I think you already know mine.
Do I?
Well, for movies, yeah. I think we've talked about it on this podcast alone every single episode,
That's
which is
true.
while you were sleeping with Sandra Bullock. If you listened back to Theo's episode last week, he did not watch it.
No, but a cat texted me today about that,
and she said, "I love While You Were Sleeping."
She said,
and
no,
I hate Theo.
She said, your response to Carolyn's While You Were Sleeping is the greatest movie of all time. Had me rolling. Have you seen Ice Age?
Yeah, she texted me about the we have lost visual on the Target comment. Because we always lose visual. We always do. We're focused, we're talking about it, and then we're gone. No, Maddie, what is your favorite Frosty flick? Let the audience know. Let Kathy know what your favorite Frosty flick is.
Catherine, if you have listened to all of these podcast episodes, you should know what this is. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ice Age.
No!
I was just thinking of snow. I was thinking of Christmas. I was like, where is the frostiness? Oh, yes,
Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Of course.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2 is great.
I also do like Santa Claus. That's not how he pronounces it.
Tim Allen, Santa Claus. Great movie. Love that Santa dies in the beginning. I'm a big Santa hater. Big long-time Santa hater.
Gosh.
No, I'm not. I just think
calm down.
No, I just think it's really funny that he just like dies in front of a kid, and they're like, and now it's a funny little comedy.
Well,
and I'm like, he just died.
Well, honestly,
he just deflated on the ground.
Like, if you saw Red One.
If you saw someone on a roof,
I know. I watched Red One. Red One's a Christmas movie, and that just came out.
Yeah, tell us about Red One and your expectations, and if they were
my expectations were extremely low. And they met him. I was very entertained. They were
low. Yeah,
they were low. No, but like, there's a part where Santa Claus is delivering these presents.
Spoilers ahead for Santa Claus.
Shut up right now. That's so funny. Okay.
Hey guys, just so you know, in this part of the podcast, we do talk about Santa Claus. If you've never heard of him, I would recommend skipping ahead about 10 minutes.
I know, we don't have a third person here to be like, hey guys, so like, let's talk what we're actually talking about.
We are so bad. We need the third person. We need that third person.
So, Santa Claus, in Red One, he like has a machine. And the only thing I could think of was like Ant-Man. Like, he shrinks down, and then he just goes to like a little vent, and then he throws like little miniature gifts and throws them, and then he books it out of there. You know, that's what Santa Claus does. Okay, he doesn't go on roofs. Who has time to climb on individual roofs, Carolyn?
I just remember being a child, okay? And I don't remember. Kathy, Paul, remind me. Elena, I don't know. I don't think my parents ever pushed the Santa Claus angle. Okay, like I think they were always like, no, it's not real. I think so. Like I don't think they ever did that. Like I can't remember being like Santa Claus is real. You know, like when you watch any Christmas movie, they're like, it has to be real. And I just don't know if my parents ever pushed that on us. I don't know why. But I don't, they never did that. Like Easter Bunny, all that, they were never like, it's real, Tooth Fairy's real. I mean, I remember staying awake to listen to, like, to see if my parents would come into my room when I lost a tooth. So we might have believed in the Tooth Fairy at one point, but they were never big on that. So
I remember my mom totally was. I think it was very, like, you know, the child's imagination is something so fun and sweet, and I think she wanted us to have that. Like, I remember, I remember it so vividly, but it was one year we went to go see Santa Claus, like, at the mall, as you do in the 2000s, and I remember being like, I don't know what I want, Santa. And he was like, well, you gotta, like, you know, tell me what you want. And I was like,
figure it out. We got kids.
He's like, figure it out. We have 2 seconds. And I'm like, I don't know what I want. And so when we're in the car, Mom was like, just like write him a letter. Write him a Christmas letter. It's never too late to write letters, and just put it on the Christmas tree so that he'll read it when he comes. And so we're like, okay. So I wrote in the letter that I wanted. I still have it to this day. Like, it's downstairs.
So what you're saying is he never came and took that letter.
He never came. So what he did was, in the Christmas letter, I said I wanted a pink teddy bear. Like a bright pink teddy bear. And I come downstairs in the morning, and there was a bright pink teddy bear sitting on the Christmas tree.
That's so adorable. And
it's literally downstairs. Bawling. Harriet tried to take it the other day, and I was like, Harriet, you can't have this.
Harriet, that's from the real
mine.
Santa. That's from the real Santa,
from
Harriet.
Santa Claus.
But I just remember being in elementary school, and I don't know which one, because obviously we all, you know, had this moment where some freaking, I don't know, stupid kid is like, well, logically, do you think that Santa can really go to every single house in one night? I'm like, I'll kill you myself. I'm over it. I'm done. We don't have to have this conversation.
I'll kill you.
So I'm so mad about that.
I'd be backing the Santa guy up. I'd be like,
I'm just like,
keep Santa Claus's name out of your mouth. You shut up.
I'm like moving my hair. I have elf ears on. What'd you say? Hey,
bro, I wish.
Take a step back. I put on my little hat. I scurry back to the North Pole. That's what he said, Santa. Put him on the naughty list. Anyways, I'm sorry. Don't know how we got there. I don't even know. I don't even care. I don't care.
I care a lot. Don't you badmouth my Santa Claus. You get out of here. It's just a fun little thing. I don't know what people like. Oh man, people need to shut up about Santa Claus because he's the best. People are just jealous. What's that one movie, Carolyn? What's that one movie? Jack Frost. Movie? He's in it.
It's Santa Claus 3.
Animated. Oh. Nope.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought we were talking about Martin Short. Martin Short as Jack Frost.
Underrated Jack Frost.
In Santa Claus 3, easily the most hated Santa Claus. I don't know why Santa Claus 2 was a disaster. So I don't know why we're saying Santa Claus 3.
Well, because there were 2 Santa Clauses.
I love Santa Claus 3. Yeah, Santa Claus 2, Robot Santa. Shut up.
Get away from me.
Santa Claus 3, incredible. Martin Short's here to save the day and freeze everyone.
No,
the one you're talking about is that animated one. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Elena, I'm so sorry. Elena knows it. I know Elena knows.
Rise of the Guardians! Rise of the Guardians!
Yes,
Rise of the Guardians!
Yes. Rise of the Guardians. Oh yeah, I remember because there was a ton of fan art that came out when Frozen came out. That was Elsa and Jack Frost. Hey guys. Hey.
Everyone, hey guys, that's crazy. Let's not do that.
Everyone step outside. Go on a walk. Okay? This is getting out of hand.
Oh, you know what? There's a movie that I plan to watch this year. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hot Frosty.
Oh, Hot Frosty. Okay, so I found out that Hot Frosty is a ironic film. I didn't know that. So now I'm pumped.
What does that mean?
It means it's making fun of Hallmark movies. It's a Hallmark movie that's making fun of Hallmark movies. So it like has all the tropes and it's like meant to be really funny. I thought it was a real Hallmark movie because I know Hallmark movies and they would do that. They would go there. And that's what's so funny. Haven't seen it yet. Unfortunately, they chose an incredible actor to play the main guy. And Maddie, please look up his name, or Kathy's gonna kill me. He's in Schitt's Creek.
The main guy
Elena, I'm
for
sorry.
Hot Frosty?
The main guy in Hot Frosty is from Schitt's Creek. He plays Alexis's boyfriend. What's his name? Mulligan? Yes, thank you, Maddie. Thank you. Sorry, Mom. Yes, Dustin Mulligan. He is the main guy. But what do they do? They shave off his beard. Why? Because he's a snowman.
Because they hate us.
And they hate us. No, because he is
and it's
hot with a beard. Without a beard, I'm like, ooh.
Well, snowman can't have beards.
Says who?
Says
make it.
It's just common sense.
Make it out of snow. Make the beard out of snow.
Snowmans can't
make the beard.
Huh?
I mean, if you're.
And then the lady from Mean Girls is also in it.
Yes, Gretchen Wieners. Her hair's full of secrets, of course. Of course.
Well, she's also in Hallmark movies. That's why I love her so much. She's in a ton of Hallmark movies.
Yes.
I watch them every year.
She is. I like to enjoy any Chad Michael Murray Hallmark movie as well.
Christmas movies. Hot Frosty. Christmas with the Cranks.
Can't stand Christmas with the Cranks. Christmas with the Cranks is probably my least favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Oh, Christmas with the Cranks. For some reason, I was thinking of a different movie in my head. Because I was thinking of, I pictured Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation is excellent. Christmas with the Cranks was one that I watched, and I was like, I can't believe I finished this movie. It was one of those where I was like, I just wasted time. And usually I'm like, well, the movie made me laugh, I don't care. Not Christmas with the Cranks. Christmas with the Cranks had me fired up, upset, angry.
Pisses me off.
Yeah, I was about to get, my fists are shaking. I was upset.
Wait, everyone calm down. There's a Christmas movie that I watch every year with my mom. Oh my gosh, wait, everyone shut up. Because it's so funny, Carolyn. You have to watch this movie. It's Christmas with the Cranks. No, okay, wait. It's Kevin Spacey. 1 second. I'm looking it up. I know it's Kevin Spacey. Okay, so it's called The Ref. Do you know this movie?
The Ref.
It is so freaking funny. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies ever. So, it's a man and wife. They bicker. They're bickering spouses. They hate each other. They're always yelling, complaining, whatever.
Sorry.
And so... So one day, they're coming from marriage counseling,
mm-hmm.
and his family is all gonna come to their house for a Christmas dinner, and they're already fighting about it. So they stop by the store to grab some stuff, and while they're in there, there's a man. Okay, he just robbed a mansion. He's a burglar, cat burglar, and. He's
dressed up in the Sims 3 burglar outfit.
Dude, they took away the burglar. I'm so mad. Anyways.
Bring back the burglar. EA, if you're listening, bring back
the burglar, Sims. People in Sims, if you're listening to this, bring back the burglar. But, so, he gets into their car, and he's like, take me to your house, because he just needs a place to hide out, just for, the rest of the night, whatever. And so, he takes them hostage in their house, and it's so... funny because we have the husband's family coming who are also crazy. We have the whole plot with the son, and then it's a very great movie, and I 10 out of 10 recommend it.
That's awesome. That sounds great.
Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. It
has a 23%.
Yeah. Hey, it has a 74. Relax.
74 is good for Rotten Tomatoes. That's funny.
Hey, someone said that it's hysterically funny. He's taking them hostage. They're driving him nuts. Kevin Spacey.
Oh, it's Kevin Spacey? Dude, that's all you had to say. That's the first word.
I said it in the first 2 seconds of me explaining what it is.
I totally missed it.
I said it's Kevin Spacey.
Meanwhile, I'm here in a different world. Thinking about a different thing.
I said it's a Kevin Spacey movie. Let me look it up. Oh, look, it's Kevin Spacey. It's in The Ref. And then I tell the whole story. If you just started with Kevin Spacey.
I hope you edit this, and it's after I say if you just said that, and then you just edit back all of the times you said Kevin Spacey.
Rewind the tape, guys. Rewind it. Because I've said Kevin Spacey at least 6 times prior to me explaining it to you.
That's so funny.
But watch it.
No, that sounds really good. Yeah, obviously Christmas Vacation is funny and fun. I watch Elf Every year, it's funny, and if I enjoy watching it once a year. Like, I won't watch it like some people. November 1st, Elf's on their TV. I'm a like Christmas Eve Christmas movie watcher because I get tired of them. But if I start them right before the whole thing, I'm like, all right, I'm having a good time. The first time I watched Christmas Vacation was on Christmas Eve, and I was probably a little too young to watch it, but I was watching it.
To watch what one?
Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
But it was like recorded on TV version, so like half the stuff's not in it, and like everything's bleeped out. And I'm watching it with my cousins. It's like 2 a.m, and they're still at our house. So we're like all freaking out because we're like, I can't believe we're all still here. Like, we have to do something with this time. Like, this is crazy. And then we're like falling asleep watching Christmas Vacation. And it was great. Memories were made. It was funny. My dad did. Shout out Paul Dean, would do a funny little, like, in the kitchen, hear that his favorite part is about to come up, run into the room, quote along with the scene, or right before, and then, like, walk out and go back into the kitchen. With my uncles. That was just so funny. It was a great time. Yeah, so much fun.
I love that.
So much fun.
Have you seen, I like my, like, little list
Polar
of movies
Express?
Here. Have you seen, no. Not even close to what I was going to say Polar Express. I have a love-hate relationship with Polar Express.
Polar Express is hilarious.
I think it's crazy.
It's a crazy film.
I will only watch it. Okay, I did watch it last year, but I was making my Christmas blanket at the time. So I was like, I just need to watch all these Christmas movies just to, like, get me, because I wanted to finish this Christmas blanket so I could have the blanket by Christmas morning. So I watched it, and I was like, this is a wild movie. Like, I remember having to, like, skip a bunch of things, so I was like, this frightened me as a kid, and it still frightens me now.
Oh, yeah, where he goes to the back in the toy scene.
Oh my gosh, and the hobo on the top of the train.
Every character being played by Tom Hanks makes me laugh every time. And that it's like, so a big animation reason why Polar Express was a huge movie was because it was the first... If this is made up, sorry. But if my memory serves me correctly, it was the first feature-length animated film that used 3D modeling with actors. So, like, they had, like, the actors all, like, have all the dots on their face, and they record all of them doing the scenes, and then they animate over them. And I'm pretty sure it was the first feature-length animated film that did that. And that's why it was a big deal. So it was, like, innovative.
Yeah.
And
they do it for video games, too. It's really cool.
They do. But I believe it was the first film. And if that's not true, don't tell me. Let me live in my delusions.
There's only one thing that I took away from Polar Express as a kid, and it was the sleigh bell that he gets at the end. Because we have, like, one that was gifted to us. It's not like a replica or whatever, but it's just like a bell. So I like to do it with, like, the kids, where it's like, if you ring the bell and you hear the ring, it's like the Christmas spirit and, like, the magic of believing in, Santa Claus and whatever.
I do that, and as soon as people turn, like, 25 and their frontal lobe fully develops, I break into their house and I take out all the bells inside the sleigh bells, so they're like,
hello? What do you mean? What? What?
Well, because, like, at the end of the movie, like, his older sister, like, tries to listen, and she's like, I can't hear it anymore. And he's like, but I could always hear it ring. It's me. I broke into their house. I took out the little bell.
That was the sister? Are you drunk? Because that's not who it is.
No, it is. It's both. It's all of them. Because then he, like, talks, and he's like, and even my sister couldn't hear it ring anymore, but he could still hear it ring.
Oh, like voiceover?
Yeah, like in the voiceover. Because at the first, she can still hear it.
I was like, she literally says, oh, it's ringing.
Yeah.
I was like, huh?
Huh?
Okay. But
we see the same film?
I was going to talk... Are you crazy? No, I was going to talk about that movie.
Cute.
I love it. I think I actually watched it with Lucas one year. Called The Last Holiday.
The Last Holiday. That sounds really familiar. What was it about?
It's Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah. So this girl, she lives in a small town. Okay.
Set the stage.
She works at
She lives in a small town. It's
she
snowing.
works in a like a mall, like whatever, but she really has a passion for cooking. So like I remember she has like this recipe book of all the food that she's made and, you know, all the stuff. So she kind of is not loving her life because, you know, she doesn't really have anything going for her in that moment. Like, she's not living out her dream of having her restaurant. She works in a mall. She sells stuff. She has a crush on her coworker, but, like, she doesn't think he ever noticed her. And so one day at her job, she hits her head, like, on a cabinet or something. So she goes to the doctor. And the doctor's like, hey, like, let's just put you through a CT machine just to make sure everything's okay. Why are you laughing at me? Why the frick are you laughing at me?
Because all I could think of was, you're one cabinet concussion away from living your dreams.
Where's that
from? It's not from anything. That's just what I thought of. Like, you hit your head on a cabinet, your life's changed forever. Like...
Okay, well, it is changed forever. Because she goes to the doctor, and then there's like a whole thing with like the machine, so it shows that she has I hope you're laughing at this because she has a tumor in her head.
Oh, not as funny.
So are you ready to lose that laugh, Carolyn? So that was the moment where she's like, I only have like a couple of weeks to live, so I'm gonna go to the place I've always wanted to go for Christmas. So I don't know where I forgot where she goes, but she goes to a different country. She's spending all the money that she's ever made in her life because she saved it all up, and she, you know, meets all these people, and it's great.
It sounds really good.
It's actually a really good movie because there's a happy ending.
It sounds awesome.
It is awesome.
I was thinking of The Holiday. Have you seen The Holiday?
Like with
Jack Black?
I have.
Kate Winslet? Yeah, that one's one of my all-time favorites. If you are looking for like a fun little rom-com to watch on Christmas that's like, a little more heartfelt and really well done, The Holiday's really cute. It's about, don't they all like do, I think it's like they all do Airbnbs or something, but it's like you trade Airbnbs, so it's like, that's like the premise. Like, one of them goes to England in like the countryside, and the other one goes to wherever that other character's from. I'm explaining this really well. And they like trade Airbnbs, and then they meet these people and they fall in love, all because of Airbnb.
Is this the Holiday?
Yeah, in The Holiday. That's how it starts. That's like a very not important part of the film. They
I don't remember this.
And then the rest of the movie, they're just like, well, dead end job, boss doesn't like, and they all kiss. It's great. So go check that out.
That's so funny. I did not know that.
I
guess I blacked out.
I think that's what happens.
Watch it not be what's happening.
If it isn't, I just made that up. Gosh, new film idea. We trade Airbnbs, we fall in love. No, I think that's what happens, though.
Okay.
I think they trade Airbnbs, like they trade houses. Because one of them goes to the English countryside.
I just love Elf. Like, I feel like you can never go wrong with the movie Elf.
Yeah. And people that say they don't like Elf, I don't believe you. How about that? I actually don't believe you. I think you're being
They're just a Scrooge.
It's mainstream and it's funny, so I don't like it because I like classic things. I like... What? Shut up. You're the same person that said like Pulp Fiction was your favorite movie. It's not. It's not.
It's not. Lying. It's like those people who are like, or it's like those girls who are just like, I'm just not like every girl. I like to hang out with the guys because I don't like the girls.
Oh, you don't like Elf? It's giving guys. Pick me.
Pick me. It's a... How... Like, no. Like, I understand that, like, if you think he's annoying, but
you're wrong.
You need a better excuse because the movie is so damn funny.
It's so funny.
It's amazing.
And I do find that I find more guys that don't like Elf than girls that don't like Elf. What's up with that?
It's a man raised by elves who then goes to New York to find his father.
This is a male-centric film. What do you mean you don't like it? This is about you.
I remember we did that show for the theater last year.
Oh yeah, you did Elf, the musical.
Hey Buddy, who played Buddy. Not you, Teddy. There's a guy named Teddy. He's probably not listening to this, but there were two people who played Buddy last year. I'm not gonna name the person who I hate, but I hate you.
I'm not gonna name the person I hate, Buddy, but it's not Teddy.
It's not Teddy. Teddy is a wonderful person. No, but there was two people. We're gonna name him. What are we gonna
Jared.
name him, Carolyn? Who's a
Jared.
Jared?
It's a J name,
okay.
so it's...
Hey, Jared. It's not your actual name, but Jared. He was horrible. Like, I had to dress him. And
couldn't even dress himself. Embarrassing.
He couldn't even dress himself. Embarrassing.
Couldn't even bother to get dressed,
2 costumes.
dude.
You literally had 2 costumes. What the frick are you complaining about? And he literally was no, he was just rude. I was like, it's just so funny, Jared, how you play Buddy. And he's like, why is that so funny? I was like, well, because like you're like the opposite.
Because you're a dick, dude.
Because you're actually
do I gotta spell
horrible.
it out for you?
Like, there was one time we were doing his quick change. Quick is crazy, because quick change to me, like, I think it's like 45 seconds and under. This change was like 1 minute and 30 seconds, which doesn't feel very long. But he's just taking off one long, like, costume piece and then putting on a pants and a jacket. Like, it's easy. And this guy ripped his shirt out of my hands and said, I'll do it. And then I said, no. And then I ripped out of his hands and I put it on his body and then pushed him out on stage. Because he's a horrible person and he would never let me do my job. Hey, theater's fun. Theater keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
It really does. And now that I'm over with it, I have my nights to myself. I can focus my nights on Hallmark, Christmas movies, and my crocheting projects that I have yet to finish.
Yeah, period. Take that out. That's terrible.
That's what's important.
Not your part, my part.
When you said period.
Yeah, take that out, please. I'm gonna go, hurl myself off a bridge.
No, Lindsay Lohan's in a new Christmas movie this year.
I watched her movie from last year, and I'm not gonna lie.
Falling for Christmas?
I didn't love it. I was like, yeah.
Okay, well then leave, because I love those kind of Christmas movies where you're just like, this is so dumb, because that's what me and mom do all the time. Like, we'll watch movies, specifically Hallmark, and we'll get into this next week, because next week we have a fun little episode for Hallmark movies. But Mom and I, when we watch Hallmark movies or any kind of Christmas movie, we go there to make fun of it.
For sure.
And this one was easy to make fun of it.
But it was so bad.
And it's Lindsay Lohan.
It was so bad.
I love Lindsay Lohan. Like, I know she's been going through, like, so much stuff for a long time, but I'm so glad she made a comeback.
Any of those child stars,
truly love her.
Any of those child stars, I'm like, I'm just glad you're still alive. Like, what they go through. It's insane.
Cord Overstreet, who I thought died, honestly. I don't know where he went, because he was on Glee. I know you didn't watch Glee.
He took a second to reflect.
And then he, like, performed at the John Bellion concert in 2018. Because we were there, Carolyn.
We were at John Bellion. We were
there.
like 1 row away, and that was on accident. Like, we both went with different friends, and then we were like, no way, dude.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Because Autumn got me a ticket for my birthday, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, and I got my cousin Sophia. I think my mom got her a ticket, and then her mom got her a ticket so that, like, we could go together. But
yeah,
it was like a cute little. That's so funny, because her birthday's right next to yours. So we all went and just were like, oh, hey.
Yeah. Honestly, we should just talk about Netflix Christmas movies, because there's so many, I wouldn't say good ones, but, like, there's some interesting ones. Like, I watched one last year called Love Hard with Nina Dobrev. She was in the Vampire Diaries. She's engaged to Shaun White, Olympic snowboarder. Pretty cool.
White. Please.
Shaun White.
I don't know who this guy is. I've never heard of this man. I'm sorry.
He's an Olympian.
Sorry. Olympian. I don't pay attention to diaries about vampires.
Best snowboarders. Okay, but Love Hard. Do you know what this one is?
No.
So it's like this girl, Nina Dobrev, from Vampire Diaries. Talented little lady she is. And Nina, if you're listening to this,
he tells her, turn your humanity off. But it's Christmas themed. But the snow's falling.
No, dude, I don't even think you understand, because that whole moment was actually, like, really traumatizing in the show.
I don't think you understand, but you just brought up something that was really hard for me to go through.
You brought up something that's actually traumatizing. No, because, anyways. It's like this girl, she's, like, trying to, like, get, fall in love. And so she finds this guy on a dating app, and she's like, oh my gosh, well, like, we have so much in common. I really like this guy. And she realizes that so she's like, I'm gonna meet this guy for Christmas because, like, I, like, really like this guy. So she flies the 3,000 miles to surprise him for Christmas, and she finds out that it's actually a catfish. So
ooh, Catfish for Christmas would have been a better title.
Yeah,
but
exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So she meets this guy, and she's obviously pissed off because she just spent money to go there. And he's like, how about you do me a favor? Like, pretend to be my girlfriend so my family can stop bothering me, and I'll hook you up with the guy that I took the pictures from, because he actually lives in my town. And so, you know, they're trying to set that whole thing up, and then her and this catfish guy are like a whole thing. It's actually, I mean, I didn't mind it. It wasn't a bad movie. You might
no,
like it.
I think it sounds great. And it's just like one of those like movie things where it's like only in a movie, because you know, a man catfishes you.
Like, if I was
you
catfished,
fly halfway
I'd be
across
leaving.
the world to go see him, and it's not him. I'm back on the plane. I'm out of here. This man could be a threat to my survival. Like, oh, okay. I guess I'll hang out with you so that I can meet a cute guy. Like, I don't think I'd trust him after that. But it's a movie, and it's a Hallmark movie, so it's fine. It's whatever. What episode comes out after this one? Hallmark after this one?
Yes. Okay, so our next episode for... Oh my gosh, wait. I need to calm down. So, our next episode is going to be Hallmark films with Miss Catrielle Klein and Elena Dean. And I'm so excited. I was actually talking to Kat about this yesterday. I don't know. Because I love all Hallmark films. So this is like my dream episode, honestly.
I know Elena keeps texting me and being like, when are we going to make like a Hallmark Christmas movie? I was like, make the call. Anytime. Come on over.
Anytime. You know what, Carolyn? Because I don't know if anyone who listens to this podcast, I don't know if you guys know this about us yet, but when Carolyn and I make films, we kind of like go off and on, where it's like she will like take charge of this film, or like she'll write it, and then like the next one's like Lottie Girl. Lottie's Girl was like the script that I pretty much wrote. Carolyn wrote King Tara. Carolyn's writing the next one. So the one after our mystery one, I think, Carolyn, it has to... I really want to write a Hallmark.
I think we'll want to, too. Because we oftentimes will go from intense movie to less intense. And, like, we like to do that. Like, we enjoy filming the intense movie. And I'm like, okay, let's take it back a notch.
And I already have so many ideas. Like, I could write the script today, Carolyn.
Honestly, I would love to do a Hallmark movie. So, yeah. But, yeah, Maddie and I switch off. We'll, like, edit each other's drafts. But, like, one will be, like, the lead writer on it. And it's a lot of fun. We have a great time doing that. Because then we both get to share our ideas, and it's always fun. We usually will end up doing the outlines together most of the time. Like, we'll be like, ooh, we should have this scene. But it's a lot of fun. I like the way we do it. It's fun.
Yay! So we'll have to do a Hallmark film one of these days. But yeah, so that's our episode for next week. And I'm so excited. And then
join us next week.
Yeah, join us next week.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you. Yay!
We love Christmas movies. We mostly love to get off topic, and that's fine.
For sure.
I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week for Hallmark movies.
And get ready to also be off topic next week, because we'll have Kat and Elena here. So sure we'll not stay on topic.
The perfect storm. Have fun, guys. Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.